Government statistics indicate that 1 in 5 women in Uganda aged between 15 and 49 years have experienced sexual violence, while for men it is 1 in 12. Statistics for sexual harassment are not readily available as there is no formal way through which the government registers such cases. In this manner, sexual harassment in institutions of higher learning has become a wider pandemic affecting their health, with some of them experiencing mental, economic and physical frustration. According to students who gathered from several institutions at the Islamic University in Uganda, at Kibuli campus, most of the perpetrators are lecturers using power and influence to harass students sexually, and sometimes students are silenced not to talk about this.
Lecturers call a student in exchange for, to give them marks in exchange for sex. And we know all this is happening all over the country, but no one has always come up to talk about it or to try and fight it. However much people come out, they don't get the help that they need.
Are scared of talking, of speaking out because of different reasons that has caused them to stay in silence. They are quiet because maybe these are the people that pay tuition for them. These are the people that these are the people that pay tuition. These are the people that provide for them in each and everything.
In turn, this affects the students' education, resulting in poor academic performance and continuous absenteeism, and lowers female students' self-esteem as well as mental health issues.
When the lecturer comes to class, I will feel ashamed, I will feel low, I will not have the confidence anymore, and I will look at myself as someone who is low, and assuming I accept and it happens, I will be fearing to come up and say it because I will lose my dignity, I will lose my confidence, I will lose my friends, and I will look like a shame to the society.
Realize someone cannot concentrate if they are going through a mental health problem. So that means that also affects their the rate at which people are graduating. You realize if the intake is about 1,000 students, those that are going to graduate are less than 600 or even 500. But even when they graduate, what we are producing, because of what they have been going through right from home and even at the universities, these are the people that you find they have a lot of hate.
In an effort to stop this, students demand for the installation of independent counselors where students can run to report these cases.
If they are lecturers and the people who are abusing the students are fellow lecturers, that bridges the issue of trust. So we want to see that at least as universities are progressing, let them employ professional counselors that are coming from professional counseling bodies.
I urge all universities with counselors to please ensure that the counselor is totally independent from the university leadership or structures, because some students are being oppressed by the leadership, by the university setup, by the university personnel. So if the university personnel is not different from the counselor, then the student will have nowhere to run to.
However, these students have been advised to come up and speak out against these vices to save their fellows.
Should be able to speak out and even report. And when we are saying report, you can report to the authorities, but also the authorities want them to act. If it's the university and students have reported these things about domestic violence, how are you addressing them? Are there policies that you have put in place?
It's now for the laws to bite. Holding a position of power does not mean that you abuse. Like, you're not above the law. So if I feel like the students need to come out and boldly speak about who has abused, and that parents need to actually support the students as they come out to actually hold the leaders accountable.
Human rights activists from different organizations now want the responsible forces to join hands against these practices.
You're the one in power. It doesn't give you the guarantee to sexual abuse others, because this comes down with the mental issues for the person that has been abused. So the law can hold them, but we also need to extensively have conversations around it. By the time these students are entering university, they are very innocent, like they know nothing. So utilizing that opportunity of innocence to abuse them is not a thing that should actually be happening.
The development comes on the back of initiatives by several institutions of higher learning to end sexual harassment.